Welcome to our usual hovers. I'm Meek Nomicon, and today I'm playing for the game Interview with a Succubus, where someone is finally summoned with us for our services as a succubus. Only, they seem rather determined to play as an interviewer. Oh, finally, a poor soul to rescue. Bedroom, dark, a promising beginning. The human was half hidden in the darkness, eyes covered in shadows. Was it calculated? Hi, sweetie. Is it you who summoned me? A lock of red hair off her shoulder, an inviting smile, and a bewitching gaze. And so the introductory sentence was delivered. Yes, it's me. What's your name? Not the tone she expected. No more or less controlled breathing. No choked voice. It was the tone of someone asking, "What's your name?" Curious. I can have any name you want, sweetheart. She felt a startled look. So, can I call you Sashi? Sure. Sashi? Unusual name. Normally she wouldn't have asked for more, because it would have broken the atmosphere. But there, the only atmosphere was Earth's. But she could take advantage of it. She leaned towards the human and caught their eyes. At least, that was the idea. If they had their eyes on the elbows, she couldn't know it. It has a special meaning to you. Smile, low voice, strategic bow, special combo. It's sus, pronounced oddly. I don't think our charms are having any sort of effect. He does not seem enthralled with us. Oh, honored. Not that Sus was a succubus, but she was definitely a woman to admire. Sashi, actually she likes it. Held out her hand. She spread her fingers slowly, because the last time she had almost struck a claw into her client's eye. I suppose that's one way to kill the mood. May I know yours? Nobody. Okay. Either they were mythological fetished, or they were messing with her, but not how she expected it. I summoned you because I wanted to interview you. What? A hand emerged from the shadows. It didn't have any pixable items, just a recorder. I'm doing research on succubi, and I figured the best thing to do is a field research. I feel like that philosophy should not be taken into every subject. Like, if you were gonna do a research on murder, I do not recommend going out and murdering someone. Seems like a bad idea. It was a kink. It had to be a kink. Sashi smiled. Sure. Anything you want, nobody. They must have given her that name because they were, badly, trying to hide their masochism. They loved being insulted, and perhaps their erotic dream was to do an interview that would have gone from sheets to sheets. Great! Nobody turned on the recorder. They wanted to record something else. They weren't really... Is it true that your seductive talent comes from your demonic nature? They really are going to just interview us. Oh, I will tell you the truth. My seductive nature definitely comes from the horns. Oh, it seems like regardless of which answer we pick, we're going to be insulted by this question. I don't really find it that insulting though. I mean, I'm proud of my demonic nature. How about we just go no? For years, centuries, I've been taking care of lonely souls. Don't offend me, Meek's nobody. Their voice cracked slightly. It was not my intention, I'm sorry. Sounded sincere. Maybe they were just stupid. Wait, were they really interviewing her? Nothing. Sashi waved a hand. When she got up, that human was distracting her. Can I ask you another question? Okay. Was something going to happen? Is it true that succubi suck the life energy of the people they sleep with? Now that she looked at it, the wardrobe was beautiful. She didn't know what wood it was because she'd never bothered to learn to tell them apart. But Sashi! Oh, we are just being very distracted right now. She looked back at them, at least where she supposed their eyes were, pursed her lips, averted her gaze, hoped to look adorable. We could just answer, or we could try and seduce. I mean, clearly, I attempt at seduction is gonna fail, right? We all know it. But I feel like we have to try regardless. Why are you so interested? She smiled. It's a mandatory question. Their voice didn't waver. It was pure fact. Sashi avoided a sigh. She was a professional. She approached them. 2 little lights over the nose. They had eyes then. Want to try it out, honey? They drew back. Wait, drew back? And not out of shyness. I'm afraid there's a misunderstanding, Mrs. Sashi. Mrs.? I just want to do an interview, really. Why the formality now? Oh, no. They were serious. Sorry for wasting your time. Goodbye. I feel that's mighty rude. I mean, you summoned me and I expected to get a meal, and now I'm just sent away again? I dislike this human. She disappeared in a cloud of smoke. They had erased part of the magic circle, and she had failed to seduce a human. Nobody will have to find out. Nobody. Yes, I feel like that would embarrass us in the succubi world, wouldn't it not? Well, our seduction clearly failed. Let's just answer the question. She clicked the tongue in the last syllable. She took care of the lonely souls. What then happened to the bodies was another matter. But no one died. At least not directly because of her. Do we essentially act as a mentor? We'll sleep with them, take their souls, and leave the bodies there, still technically alive? A sigh. Sashi looked back at them, still on their face. Who knows if eyes had grown? It was a strange sigh. It almost seemed... Isn't it sad? Sad? She tilted her head. What an odd word. Not that she never heard it. By now she could take the psychological exam and get a degree. It was the context to be odd. If you liked someone, 2 little lights, the eyes, and wanted to be with this person, would you risk hurting them? Sashi sat in front of them. Their eyes, finally. They were beautiful color. It never happened to me. Wait. Are they in love with the succubi? Is that why this interview is going on? They're trying to find out a way to be with the succubi without losing their soul? It wasn't supposed to happen. So I never thought about it. It didn't seem like a pleasant thought. But she was a professional. She smiled. It was a strange smile. She hadn't thought to do it. It just popped up. She took the human's hand, slowly, not just for the claws. Why do you want to do a research on succubi? Their eyes went elsewhere. Shall we? She squeezed their hand. Do it together? Those eyes returned to her. They looked surprised. Maybe you can tell me the name of the succubus you like. What? Maybe I know her. Their cheeks were darker. Wait, was I right? Okay. That human just wanted to gather information about succubi. What kind of professional would she have been if she hadn't been able to fulfill her client's wishes? We are definitely going for outrage now. I've been healing lonely souls for years, and now some random nobody tells me that my ability is a gift of nature, and I did nothing. To be fair, that's not technically what he said. He just asked if it stemmed from the demonic abilities. Not that you haven't cultivated it to be excellent. No, I didn't mean... You didn't say that you meant to play insult with me, Meek's nobody. So I take that as a real insult. It wasn't. I've already wasted too much time with you. Learn not to annoy professionals, you idiots. Should we murder him? I mean, we have been insulted. She disappeared in a cloud of smoke. 3 days that nobody caught her, and the first one was a time waster. What a terrible day. Well, I hope you enjoyed that playthrough of Interview with the Succubus. I still think we should have committed a little bit of murder there. It would have been justified, right? Our time was wasted. If you enjoyed that playthrough, I'd greatly appreciate you to like this video and subscribe to this channel. But if not, you're a spooky day, and I'll catch you next time, guys.